Hi guys, so we'll just carry on then. So now we're looking at team dynamics, and really now we're looking at group norms, decision-making behaviour, cohesiveness and its importance to the uniformed services. So we'll open up with our sort of first question, and we'll bang into Ruby in the nicest possible way. Ruby, why are group norms so important in the uniformed services?
They set an unspoken guideline that can't be crossed. It makes the group more confident and comfortable with each other, so they get to know their strengths and weaknesses.
Good, well done. Hannah, what would you add into that in some way?
A list of the codes of conduct, acceptable behaviour. They don't have to apply to all of them, or they can apply to all. It's really the leader's decision. Good.
Lauren, what would you say?
It's effective as they all have to behave in a certain way to follow the code of conduct.
How do these group norms help teamwork develop, Lauren? How do they help teamwork develop?
Because if they're all behaving the same way, they'll be able to work better.
That's right, yeah, absolutely. What would you say, Hannah? Anything to
They'd be more effective teamwork and communication if they all were under the same kind of rules, because if someone had one particular rule and then someone had another, there'd be conflicts. They wouldn't like it.
They get to know everyone's mannerisms, how best they work, what type of strengths, weaknesses they have, what they need to combat against to help them build their weaknesses up.
Exactly that. Good. So, what evidence have you got then, can you point to, of group norms being established? And just tell me, when you found why you would say they have a positive or negative sort of effect. Lauren?
I looked at the basic army in the basic team building approach. The people come in the army with their own personalities, and then when they come into the army they break them down by doing the basic team building approach. And then slowly build them up to show them how to behave, which then they have now been like their new personality for the army, and how they should behave all together to work, mostly for teams and groups.
Do you think that's positive or negative then in it as a whole?
That is positive because you're going to work more cohesively as a group.
Do you think it's negative in any way to set these norms in place?
I think it could be negative in an emotional way.
Yeah.
But in a physical way, they're going to work better as a team.
Good, thank you.
You just have to be stable enough to deal with it.
Anna, what would you say?
The fire and rescue service aren't as kind of hardcore as the military. So the fire and rescue service, they can have some leeway.
Right.
They're not all about,
they're not flexible as they're more flexible than the British Army.
Yeah, in some of the ways they look at things. So what evidence have you got then of these group norms, Anna, in the fire and rescue service?
Like they can, if they've got a different way of doing it, they can say to their officer, I've got this kind of way of doing it. And
so what group norms are you thinking about in particular then as evidence? I'll come back to you. Ruby?
Well, like Lauren said, with army, they conform them to portray different perceptions towards the public, towards different uniform services. To basically show that we're the British Army, we're well disciplined. We know what our job is and we're going to do it.
And is that a positive or negative overall?
It's a positive because the public obviously believes in them. Showing how it's all done, but it can be a negative with terrorism.
Of course,
different crises.
And there could be a perception also, like there's been some big bullying scandals, haven't there, as well? That can be a perception. Anna, did you have anything for me?
What for positive and negative?
Of a specific example, really, of leaders or the fire and rescue service showing group norms.
I had one. When you're kind of in a situation, there's kind of no creativity in the way that
Okay,
the
stop
fire
there,
rescue do it.
because you said there was earlier. So you said the fire rescue service had an ability
No, I
to
said
be
they can
creative.
give
Leeway to
They can give
curriculum.
leeway, but there's not
Right.
creativity in it. If
Okay.
they've got a
I know.
task.
So give me that specific example, please, because we're
In a task, they've got to go with what the officer says. If
right. Okay, yeah, they've got to agree with the officer. The officer's got the final say. I
yeah,
can
if
see
it's before,
that.
like
Yeah.
if they've been told about this,
Hmm.
they can come up with ways.
Yeah.
To do it, and then the officer will obviously pick the best.
I'm understanding what you're saying. So they've got an ability to add
Ability to
ideas
do it,
in
yeah.
and talk about it.
But in the actual situation,
Right.
they can't actually.
No, okay, and the leader makes a decision.
Yeah.
Is that positive or negative overall?
Negative, really. And the positive way, they can give like reasons and
Yeah,
answers,
yeah.
but negative, if they think of a different way of doing it,
Mm.
they've kind of got to leave
Sure.
that behind. And
Sort of get over it and
Yeah.
crack on. All right, good. What decisions do you see, Lauren, leaders making in our uniform service? What types of decisions do you see regularly?
They decide how to use different resources.
Yeah, good.
Who does what jobs?
Yeah.
And whose strengths will fit a certain job.
Yeah, good.
Whose other strengths will fit a
Okay,
certain
moving
job.
on. Hannah, what do you see regularly being used, decision-wise?
objectives and time frames.
Yeah,
used
time
really.
frames. Good. Yeah. Ruby? Sure.
For the right experience and skills for the right job being put out there.
Yeah.
Who will be filling which role?
Yeah.
E.g. health and safety
Yeah.
facilitator.
Good.
And on the resources like who's going to get what and planning.
Good.
Who's going to plan what tasks they're doing and
Yeah.
how they're actually going to do it.
I mean, they're examples of leaders making decisions. Why do you think effective decision making is important in developing good teamwork? What would you say, Lauren?
It gives them confidence and motivation.
Yeah, it gives the
The
team members
team
confidence. Yeah.
needs motivation and confidence
Yeah.
to perform well.
If they see like a really confident leader, an effective leader,
They'll
then
follow their
yeah.
behaviour.
yeah. What would you say, Anna?
The leader will always find like the most effective way, and
Mhm.
with the decision like making process, everyone's got their input to give a certain like idea to.
So why is
making
that?
it-
Why is it important then in developing effective teamwork then?
to produce motivation like with communication and loyalty and stuff.
Okay, thank you.
No, just gone blank.
That's a first. You don't normally go blank. You're normally quite good.
What question?
The question is, why is effective team making? Why is effective decision making important in promoting effective teamwork?
Making right decisions to actually for different tasks.
Hmm.
Basically.
Yeah.
Putting the right people on the job.
Okay. Thank you. I mean, essentially, effective decision making breeds confidence in your team, from your team, doesn't it? They see you making the right decisions time after time, then it gives them confidence in your ability. What's sort of the negative though of that? You know, of you doing that, making these.
The team may not agree with
Yeah.
what the decisions have been made.
That's right. They may not. Yeah.
Overconfidence.
Yeah. Overconfidence.
Someone
Yeah.
You might have an ego.
That's-
Big-headed.
Yeah. Good.
Team might not get any kind of gratitude for actually if
Mm.
they give that
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because you've made the decision. You've gone with it.
They
Good.
may not be as motivated as they should be.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Can you give me evidence of where you've seen effective decision-making behaviour and just